so he said, well, I can't make the night sessions, but have Rickey do it. He can do it.
Yeah.
And push me in there to play on what would be like my first big album, you know. And but it's interesting because you realize that we're all making music and our contribution is different, you know. So I played on the song, and I didn't know. One of the things that happened to me is that you have to learn the room. You know, because you're young, don't try to prove that you can do everything or that you know everything.
Yeah.
So I worked with Gladys. I know her.
Yeah.
And the band, the guys in the session was, you know, James Gadsden, Tim May. I mean, all these great players, Paul Jackson Jr.
Right, yeah.
All these guys are on the session. And there was a part that starts slow, a little rubato thing, and then she sings a line. She says this line, "Waiting for love." Outside, and when she says outside, the band comes in.
Boom.
So waiting for love, outside, do-dum-dum, and now we're in.
Yeah, yeah.
So it never came together. So I figured, look, well, I'll speak up. And I said, well, I know where she wants to come in. She said, oh, great, Rickey knows, you know, just follow Rickey.
Was this your first introduction into being an MD, musical
I
director?
wasn't MD. No, I was just in the band.
Yeah.
I wasn't the music director for Gladys.
Yeah.
I was just in the band. And I was just, you know, this kid just trying to figure things out.
Yeah.
And so, and I was already I was the sub bass player. I wasn't even like the first call. I was the sub.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to the guys, so she sings the part, and I'm ready. Like I got, you know, and the whole session, I was there the whole day. It was a triple date. The first 2 sessions, Nathan did.
Yeah.
And so I'm watching everything he does. I mean, like a hawk. I mean,
you're like learning from him. Yeah.
He's playing. I mean, if he scratched his head, I said, well, maybe I should scratch at that same point. Right. I mean, whatever he did.
Yeah.
If he checked his tuning every song before the take, after take. Okay, I got that. I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do.
That. Yeah.
I'm going to do that. Yeah. So here comes that line. I got it. I'm ready. I'm like sitting at the edge of my seat, and here comes that line. She sings it, and I got the guys. It comes. Waiting for love, outside. I come in. No one else comes in. And then Gladys says, Rickey, I thought you said you knew where it was. Now I'm like, okay. So I get it now. Don't come in and try. We were going, and I had the night session. We were going into twilight time.
Okay.
It was almost midnight. Don't come in and try to be a hero and produce the record. You're not the producer.
Yeah.
Do your job, stay in your lane. That was my lesson. Stay in your lane.
Is this one of these kind of memories that gets burned into your memory?
Oh no, it gets burned. Because you know that let everyone do their job. You're not the drummer. Don't come on a gig and try to tell the drummer what to play. You're not the producer.
Yeah.
You're not the songwriter. You're the bass player. Play the best bass. If they ask you, that's one thing. But don't volunteer that you know everything.
Yeah.
Because everyone's got an opinion in this room.
Yeah.
And these guys have played on 1 million records. You think they know how to fix it too, but they weren't going to try to produce the record. That's not their job.
Yeah, they were just there to do a role.
Do your job. Stay in your lane.
Yeah, I like that. Stay in your lane. I'm going to remember that.
Stay in your lane.
So what happened after Gladys?
When
do you feel like you started getting hired for you? When did you stop looking at Nathan and thinking, I'm going to be, well, maybe we still do that. I do it for, with my friends. I'm always keeping an eye on what they're doing. But when do you feel like, when did you feel comfortable and think, right, I'm now getting hired for me?
Last week. No, I mean, I don't know. Listen, there are a million options. You go to the grocery store and, you want some cereal. I mean, it's like 10,000 of them. So you can feel like this one day and this the other day. My story about to continue to show you where that took me is, so I played on that record. And when the album came out, I heard it on the radio. I was like, those are my parts, but that's not me playing.
Oh, really?
So Nathan had overdubbed my part, played the part I played,
okay,
but overdubbed. So, and then shortly after that, I got called in to play on a session, and Nathan had played, but they wanted me to play it.
Yeah.
So the point is that everyone's going to play these same 12 notes. And it may feel different. Sonically, it may be a different sound. the drums and the bass have to lock in a different way, and you look at the Steely
Yeah,
Dan
yeah,
records
yeah.
where, you know, on
They've
some of the
gone-
records you have the kick drum was one guy, the
Yeah.
hi-hat was another, you
Yeah.
know, and you have different takes, and you know, because you're trying to create a moment.
Yeah.
And so the producer may not get it from you, even at your best work. So it's not really personal. So
Yeah.
I think that I feel like I enjoy playing, and hopefully what I do adds to, because my job is to add value to what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I might not be the right guy, and I'm okay with that, you know?
Yeah, it's physiology, isn't it? You know, each guy has a different sound, even though they play the same note.
Yeah.